Hello, my fellow Sagittarians. It's Jen here. I am doing your reading for the end of June 2021. So I think it was Lemurian chick. Um, she labels her second half of the month readings as the end of the month reading. Makes so much more sense. I may steal that from her. But this is the end of June reading for you guys. And so we just came off that full moon in Sag lunar eclipse at the end of May. And we have a full moon in Capricorn on June 24th. I just felt very, very strong pull to go back and it made me think. I haven't even looked at the astrology, but it made me think of the solstice back in December. Um, oh, sorry, I'm all over the place. So I have this notebook and I just write my channeling or whatever when I'm meditating. And I looked, and instead of writing Sagittarius end of June reading, I wrote December end of June reading. And of course, a lot of most Sages are born in December, not the end of November. But I was just like, what? Why did I write that? So I said, okay, let's think back about December. What was going on in December? And I remember that's on the solstice. We had on December 21st the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. And did we also not have maybe a full moon or something going? No, wouldn't have been the right timing. But so it made me go back to my other notebooks where I've written my my channeling, and I said let's go back to December. I mean, I didn't write that by accident. Let's go back to December and see what's going on. So the first thing I have is Movember, mustache joke. I don't know what that is. And a smiley face. And then I got extreme sports, big goal. It's like you're reading up on your goal, don't stop, mountain climbing, skiing, outdoor things. I have to try to interpret my spent. Oh, fuck, I can't read my own writing. Old wise man. I just saw an old wise man in a straw hat. It's a guide, and I put in quotes old Vermonter. And if you're not from Vermont, you might not get that, but it's just this person that probably didn't have a lot of formal schooling, like an older farmer, but someone a very wonderful earth sign feel. So I just got the tingles. The wisdom, they're so wise. But they also have this practicality and this frankness and this sensibility. So, or a old stereotypical grandmother, and I have Saturn in quotes. Potting plants, herbs, planting a garden, 21st significant globally. And I was seeing three mountain peaks. A dog, dark brown with speckles, a horse grazing, a turtles thriving. It's very weird to go back and read my channeling because at least when I've done it, usually right before the reading, I know all the other backstory and I just write sort of keywords to remind me. But 6 months later, I'm like, what the fuck? Big dark cloud focusing on where the two circles meet, also like a Venn diagram. Anyway, that was December. Let's see what the end of December. Oh, then I have the 2021 overall reading. So I saw a panoramic view, and I saw those three mountain peaks before. It's kind of interesting. You getting a higher perspective. You may be dealing with someone this year where you're able to see beyond the immediate behavior and see the real reason behind it. This is a skill you will apply to how you interact with people moving forward. You will also use this inwardly as a source of personal development and become less reactive. It says, don't drop the ball. If someone drops the ball, it may be an unconscious sign that their heart really isn't into something, including a relationship. I see that you may be surprised when you realize you have made a deep connection with someone new. For those singles dating people, whether you're actively looking or not, maybe someone you unconsciously friend zoned, perhaps because you assumed they weren't interested due to your own insecurities or feeling of inadequacy. A lesson is to push beyond the ego, our own and others, and live more conscientiously and more intentionally. This in no way means accepting bad behavior, but enables us to understand its roots and not take it so personally, and in turn react from our own visceral basic instincts. In a way, this will make who you want to spend time with shrink. But when you do find those kindred spirits, those relationships will be deeper and more fulfilling than you ever thought possible. These people will not be, I meditate, I do yoga, I'm woke. They will just navigate through the world this way and demonstrate this understanding through their actions, earth and fire. Okay, that gave me the chills. And this is the mid-December. It says, happy birthday. It's probably to me. It's all about me. We had a new moon on December 14th. On the surface, meet someone, very strong attraction, but seemingly not much else in common. But the chemistry is undeniable. Timing, really trying to figure out the timing of delivering news or logistics. Don't let people waste your time. Someone may be trying to get you involved in something, so you will deal with it. Stick to your boundaries. This person needs to deal with their own business. You are starting to realize someone you know, partners, family, coworkers, significant other, your family. You're starting to realize someone you know. What the hell does that mean? Nightlight with a fairy or an angel on it. Dreams, journaling. There's kind of like you may want to have a journal by your bed to try to capture your dreams. Proposal, give a proposal at work, vice versa, engagement proposal, big ask, move in together, have a child, move. Movie. Betty White and Willie Nelson. Okay. Well, that cleared it up. So let's get on to the what's the timestamp here? Because people are going to be like, I don't want to listen to all this shit. All right, 8 minutes in, you get the tarot. All right, let's see what the tarot says, shall we? Shall we, friends? Hello, friends. Oh, let's see if I can get the lighting a little. Oh, shit. Just a minute. Okay, that didn't really help at all. Okay, Sag, what's going on? What? Wow, 6 of Wands, we'll take it, right? The Victory card. I always say when the Victory card comes out, more fire, 9 of Wands, to count your own wins. Count those wins that no one else is able to count. So, times when you've been vulnerable, you've made yourself vulnerable. Times when you've stood up for yourself. Times when you've said, I'm going to get up in the morning and work out, and you do. You get up in the morning and you work out. Times you don't let that person that triggers you trigger you and kind of set your day off on a worse note. Ace of Cups, love. This is not a good setup. I don't know. I changed my setup a little today for some reason. I don't know if that will help at all, but we got a bonus. 7 of Wands, standing up for yourself. Yeah, I saw that. And she's standing up for herself too. She's on guard. It's like, I almost see, kids they'll build a fort or whatever. They'll have a little fort, and they'll want to. You have to give a password. I almost see her. Like, what's the password? Like, you can't. You just don't have open access to me. You need to go through a little bit. You need to go through some screening process. Uh, and I don't. And this is like to your heart. This is on the way to your heart, to the Ace of Cups. This is probably for very few, but if you are a celebrity, or if you're someone successful or well known, someone that people may want to would name drop, I guess, about you may be extra guarded because of that, and people may. You're not sure of someone's motivations, but this is for anyone. It's like we should all be not, and this isn't being paranoid, this isn't being closed off, but this is saying, all right, we've got to get to know each other a little bit here. We've got to, we have to get to know each other. You have to respect my boundaries before I'm offering up my heart. This is new love. This could be a child. This could be, but it's really opening your heart up to new experiences. So you do let someone in. Maybe this is someone you met back in December. And you're ready now to open up. This one's coming out too. The High Priestess. I think she's looming over this whole reading. There's something magical about this reading here at the end of June. And I'm not sure exactly, well, that didn't work. I'm not sure exactly what it is. But I felt it the minute I sat down to do this reading. That's why I went looking back, because I was like, December, something, you're really listening to your intuition. Okay, let's order here. Ooh, the Fool, taking a chance, going for it. Jupiter. This to me goes back to the full moon on May 26th. That's full moon in Sag. And wasn't it something else though? Yeah, it was a full moon lunar eclipse, super moon in Sag. Lunar eclipse, yep, 26th. So Fool energy, Jupiter, let's go for it. It's interesting, it's right. Look at the posture in both of these cards. The surrender, the opening up. You're opening up. Look at the difference in posture between these two cards. Now, I'm not saying that you're not going to do this, but it's like you are opening up. You got the password. They guessed the right password, or they knew the password. Two of Swords, making a decision. Two of Wands. This is a bit of a higher perspective. It's okay, where do you want to, we only have so much energy. We have to sleep, we have to feed ourselves. We're not perpetual motion machines that just has endless amounts of energy. And thinking about this and knowing this, who are you going to give your precious time and energy to? Who truly deserves it? Right? Only people who know the password, who are worth letting in. Otherwise, I think other people will be kept at bay. And it doesn't mean you're rude. It doesn't mean you're inconsiderate. It just means you're only going to put time and energy into the situations and relationships that that are satisfying, that are gratifying, that give that back to you. Because there are a lot of people that just look at someone wants to give. There are a lot of people that just want to take, take, take. And this person wants to give. And it's not that you're a taker. It's that you want the balance, the back and forth, the give and take, that you're both there to help each other out. This Knight of Pentacles so here's the Earth sign coming in. Yes, I don't know, so strong. I'm feeling it so strongly. I have an offer. This is grounded. They're taking it slow. Maybe it's taken them this long. And of course, there's COVID too. So maybe this whole time they've wanted to ask you out or make an offer. This is you making an offer to them, but you had to wait till you were fully vaccinated, and all that stuff going on right now. But the offer is coming. This could be a work offer. This could be, but it could be a romantic offer. And for me, it seems more something relationship based. So don't be surprised if an earth sign comes in. And even Taurus is high on my mind. Doesn't have to be. It just could be someone with these tendencies or a lot of Taurus in their chart. That's what gets a little tricky. When you start looking at someone's chart, their sun sign may not be the representative of the dominant element in their chart. So they could be a fire sign but have lots of water in their chart, whatever. So it's a little tricky. This person is going to take the time to get to know you. It may not be, it's not so much the fireworks. It's like Bridgerton. Have you watched Bridgerton? I love Bridgerton. The old Antony and his opera singer girlfriend, they had the fire, the passion, that type of connection. But Daphne and the Duke, theirs was a slow burn, right? I burn for you. It happened slowly. They got to know each other. They connected. They were open. They were real. I have such chills right now. So that's how you can. It doesn't mean there's not passion and intensity and all that stuff with an earth sign. With this energy, it just presents differently. It doesn't mean it's any less awesome. Okay, let's look at these bottom cards. Sorry, just taking my medicine. Six of Swords. This is moving from an emotionally it's more anxiety producing situation, people, relationships, and moving towards something calm and smoother. Definitely, the earth signs and stereotypical in general, if they have a lot of earth, they don't tend to fly off the handle. They tend to shut down, which is, could be troublesome in its own way if they don't communicate. But I'm not seeing, we don't have any really negative cards out at all. So the Six of Swords is just, you want stability, you want sustainability, you want calm. Here's the Fool again. You're ready to go for it. You're ready to put yourself out there. Take a leap of faith. Take a chance on yourself. Go for what you really want. Who you really want. Stay out of your head. Page of Swords. Here you go. Here's the communication. These two together. The offer, the communication. Someone may text you. Someone may reach out to you. Someone may like text you by accident. Have you ever been, or like someone may, Have you ever been texting back and forth with someone and another text comes in from someone else and you don't really notice it? And so you start typing back a response to the person you've been texting to and end up texting the new person because didn't even realize the text came in. So it could be something like that happens that gets you chatting, um, or something like that. But I do see communication coming in, an offer coming in. Now, if relationships are not, this is heavily on relationships for whatever reason. This could be an offer of work, putting your resume out there, um, taking a chance on a new job. Like maybe you're applying with the Fool. Maybe you're applying for a position that you think, oh, it's a management position, and they want 3 to 5 years experience, and I don't really have a true management experience. It's that catch-22 type thing, and you're just like, I'm just gonna apply anyway, and because I have all the skills, and you will get that. I mean, I'm in the process of their hiring for where I am, and so we're looking at candidates, and no one has the exactly everything. Um, it's just it would be unusual, especially as you get higher up in the chain. Some of you may want to pursue some sort of creative passion. Some of you may decide to go. I mean, the Fool and the acting. I mean, it's just like, I'm moving to LA. I'm moving to New York. I'm moving to wherever, to try my hand. I'm going to do an open mic. Yes, open mic, things like that. I'm going to put myself out there. I'm going to put out a video on YouTube. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to put myself out there. It's time. He's putting himself out. He's so cute. Look at all the tools, or they are. I don't, so gender specific. He's his kitty, hammer, a chisel, some money, I'm sure. I love his cloak has like a vine detail. Someone leaving home, leaving like a rural area, maybe going off to the city. Okay, that's kind of what I was just thinking, right? That's probably why that's coming up. Making a move, definitely with the Six of Swords, if some of you are thinking of moving. This Fool card, often it's up on top of a mountain, but it's near water. She may move. Hawaii's coming in. But anywhere near water. And there's sand. She's at the beach too. Yeah, so really, you're going to have to think back for yourself where you were in December time, and around that Jupiter-Saturn, the Great Conjunction, and what was going on when those eclipses were happening. Maybe it was at the end of November, almost at the end of Scorpio. So my brain is changing months for for zodiac signs. And the High Priestess, trust your intuition. You may want to get a reading. Whatever that thing is deep down, like, I really like that person. I really want to pursue that job. I'm really interested in this. Those are the types of things you need to allow yourself to go for, to stop suppressing, to be your authentic self, to put yourself out there unapologetically. Her stance as well is just like, I'm me. And if you won't value that or respect that, then I'm not letting you in, I guess. Okay. I think I will leave it there then. I hope you have a great end of June and are having a lovely summer if you live in the Northern Hemisphere. And take care. Bye.